Married at First Sight season 15, episode 8 comes on tonight. I have a video preview and then I have some notes. And I'm kind of confused. Which is the biggest story? Stacia pressuring Nate to have a baby today. Okay. Lindy cussing out Miguel. Alexis calling Justin a liar and manipulator and getting up and walking away from him. Or is it Krysten's secret? What kind of secret can Krysten have? There's only one thing that came to mind. I ain't gonna say, but y'all can read between the lines if you want to. What kind of secret does Krysten have? Like her friend asked her, does Mitch know about your whole history? And Krysten was like, Mitch don't know nothing about that. And I'm like, I was like, what is it? I don't know. I know we go figure it out tonight. We go figure it out tonight. But in the meantime, it's Wednesday. Thank you so much for your love and support. Thank for those of you who have been picking up my books and giving me reviews. I absolutely adore you. Thank you so much. This book is almost at 200 reviews. Let me tell you, this book is a free giveaway. It is almost done. Right after this, I'm going to do my last read over. Not that book. Let me take that off because I don't want y'all to say, you said this book was for free. Hold on, girl. Let me tell you to show you the free book I'm going to be giving y'all. Ebook, The Leah in Me. This is free. I'm going to do my last read over and I'm going to send it to my formatter. She emailed me yesterday because she's like, girl, what in the world is going on with this book you're supposed to be sending me? So you will be getting this for free. I should have changed my name to Janiceylton blog. So go on over to Janiceylton blog. I'm going to put the link in the bottom, Janiceylton blog, and fill out the contact form, okay? So when I send it out in the morning or tomorrow, whenever she send it back to me, you're automatically gonna get it. When you wake up, it's gonna be, hi, the Leonie is here. But you must complete that contact form. So when my virtual assistants do the landing page, you can get it. Okay. So if you're not connected to me via my email, JaniceHyltonBlog.com. Go on over there, fill out the contact form, put in your name, your email address. And when these books go out, whenever, in the morning or whenever, you're going to automatically get it. Okay. I absolutely love you. I adore you. I have something else I'm working on that's coming very soon. I've just been trying to get this book out to you guys. So make sure you are connected to me. Okay, girl. So be sure to subscribe and thumbs up. I am trying to get this channel to 20,000. Once I get this to 20,000, I can kind of work on my other 2 channels. Allegedly Janice is my backup. So if you don't have my Allegedly Janice, make sure you are subscribed to that. Because if anything happened to this page, I'll be over there. Okay. Every YouTuber who has content, you need a backup page. Okay. All right. So tonight, I'm going to try to watch live. Lexi has an appointment in the morning, 7:40. What possessed me? What possessed me to take a 7:40 appointment? That was probably the only one he has. Okay, so tonight, the couples are back and they're having the party. And I guess Stacia and Nate, they have the 1970s or 60s or whatever with the Afro puffs and stuff. And Nate is talking to her friends about that Stacia wants a kid in a year. And he's like, kids is a whole variable and a whole lifestyle change. Is he dumb enough not to have realized by now that Stacia just wants a baby? I mean, do you not realize that now? And does Stacia not realize that Nate just want to ride her coattail until he gets established as a man, because he's not established? I mean, or is just this just for the cameras? Because I'm like, there's two people who's acting like they don't know what the other person wants. Nate, Stacia just wants your spur. Stacia, Nate just want to ride your coattail until he's arrived. Once he's arrived, he'll get off because, like somebody says in my comment yesterday, whoever you are, I'm giving you credit. The cousin said Nate wants to be the prize. Now let me explain something to you about the prize. I really do believe both men and women are prizes. Okay, like man is about a 15% prize, and a woman is about 85%. Okay, because and reason why I say that is men are hunters. Okay, they're hunters. They're hunting for something. And so the woman he finally settles down with has to see him as God, for lack of a better word. This is why, ladies, you do not give access to your body, into your womb, into your seed, to all these different types of men, only to your husband, because in your home, your husband is the first God your children knows. Do you understand? You will be able to connect the dots to your children with God based on daddy. You see how big daddy is and how strong, and daddy protects and provides. You know, my son is getting older and he's realizing now that there's sometimes daddy have to get on the road, and he cries and he's really emotional and he says, "Mommy, I'm daddy sick. I'm daddy sick, Mommy." And I know what that means, because you remember how we used to be lovesick. He said, "Mommy, my heart is hurting. I'm daddy sick. I just miss daddy some more." And I said, "Yes, honey, I know you do, but daddy is working, and daddy is paying for this big old beautiful home, and daddy is working so we can go on vacation, and the truck you like, and you want to go to Target, you want to get Legos, and you want to get this, and daddy's paying for you to go to school. You know that school you love." And he starts smiling, and he understands. So now I'm able to connect the dots with God the Father with his dad. So in a way, ladies, men are also prizes in the fact that they want to be admired. They want to be looked up to. They want to be praised. I admire my husband. I admire Michael Thompson Sr. Okay. So in that sense, so men, Pookies, Rares, and Tyrones will ride the boss lady coattail until he arrives, because she will always be able to say, "I carried you." Men want a woman who they can say, "I carried her. I provided for her. I protected her." So I just wish these two people could just realize that they both each something from each other, and it's not forever. I don't really want to stay with you for. I just want this baby, okay? Then we see so Nate is right. It's a whole variable, and it's a whole lifestyle change, and I don't think he's ready for it, okay? Morgan said, "When you hurt me, I'm done." I'm like that too. Once you break my trust. Is her birthday in October? I'm like that. Trust is a big thing for me. When you break my trust, I'm done with you. But personally, and maybe this could be producer driven, I really think Morgan is making a bigger deal out of it. You lied about something. Either you lied about having your BSN when you didn't. You lied about something, because to me, it's not something for her to be going on and on about. Though, I do understand when trust is broke, because I'm like that. Let me tell you, once you lie to me and break my trust, I'm done. Don't call me. Don't text me. Block me on Facebook. Delete my phone number, because I am done with you. Okay? So then we see Alexis driving, and she's like, he's hiding stuff. He's disingenuous. He's manipulated in that he's being fake. And then we see them sitting down somewhere. She gets up, she walks away, and he said she just wants to be heard and not hear what he's saying. But y'all is in love. Y'all's in love, though. Alexis and Justin, y'all's in love, but you don't really know what you're in love with. Okay, I'm here for it this season. I know y'all been asking me for more video. I'm gonna bring it to you because I'm all caught up now. Okay. So then we see Krysten friend, and she asks, does Mitch know about your whole history? I hope they're not trying to make the whole wedding thing this big thing. You think that's what it is? Please don't. I will be yelling and throwing the remote at the TV if the whole history is about the whole wedding thing. It better be she used to be a man or something. If it's not something like that, I'm turning the TV off. Because they're making it look like, and they Married at First Sight does this every season, just like they did last week with Morgan, that they slept together and she didn't want to tell it and he told it. Now that I could understand, but the whole BSN, all right, please, girl. But let me tell you, it better, Krysten's whole history better not be about her was engaged and blah, blah, blah. It better be she used to be a man. I was homeless. No, that's not. It has to be something huge. Huge. Something huge. It better not be she paid for a whole wedding. Because Married at First Sight got do that. They have me all hyped up, like, oh my God, girl, there's a secret. Only come to find out it's the wedding. Okay, so let me know in the comments, what do you think Krysten's secret is? It has to be big for me. And by big, I mean, I used to be a man. That's big for me, okay? If it's not that big, I don't want to hear. So then we at Lindy. These are another ones. Lindy is double talking. And that's another thing. I don't like people who double talk, okay? And we see Lindy and Miguel in the bed. And she says, you can't even extend a hand to help me to see a physician. So how the F do you expect me to take your last name? And so I'm like, well, what that mean, extend a hand? Do you mean take her to the doctor? Do you mean pay for the doctor? Do you mean go with her to the doctor? Or I don't know what that mean. What do y'all think that mean? It sounds to me pay for her to go to a doctor. Because Lindy's how old? 29. So that means you're off the mama's insurance. And I think they need to extend it till 30. I'm still trying to get Lexi back on my private insurance. But thank God for the 26. Thank God President Obama for 26. Okay. And I'm trying to figure out, what does that mean? Did she want him to go to the doctor and he didn't go, or help her to, I don't know what it is, but it's gonna be interesting to see. And so then they were talking about taking the last name. I have a video, because my thing is, ladies, in the United States, you should know, but 99.9999% of the time, the man is going to expect you to take his last name, because that's the society we live in, okay? Either take your last name all the way or hyphenate it. And so before I married my husband, I asked him, and he said, you can hyphenate your name because you're a businesswoman. You have books and you're in the Hylton. You have this, you have that, you have that. So my husband told me to hyphenate my name. So that's why I hyphenate my name. And also Alexia is Hylton. So let me go ahead and show you this video. And I'm just kind of confused with Lindy, because now she wants to double talk, because last week you didn't want to talk about decision day, but now you're talking about taking his last name. That's a big old thing. Oh, and another thing, y'all. I forgot to put that down. We saw Miguel talking to somebody, And he said, oh, every day I wake up and I'm like, oh my God, look who's behind me. And the friend says to him, there is something. There's always something. He said, there is nothing. There is nothing. He know everything. He's happy about everything. And we gonna hear what he says in this video about this side of her. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and play. You know, I have to play and stop so I don't get a copyright strike.
I wake up every morning. I look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, you got a good thing going. Don't this up.
Is there anything that you haven't even told her yet?
There is nothing left. Nothing.
Okay, that's it.
Always not.
That's the part. That's the part. So he said, is the friend says, is there anything you haven't told her? He said, there is nothing. And the girl said, there's always something. This is true. You know, we want to rush marriage and we want to rush getting to know everything. But the truth is, and they've only been married for 2 weeks, you're not going to know everything. You're not going to know everything at once. You need enough, ladies, in your dating. You need enough data to get married, but you're not going to know everything. Me and my husband was talking the other day. I don't know how the conversation came up, but we were talking about something, some building they're tearing down and building up. And he said, yeah, I used to work retail there, and we used to work and I used to work there and put tags on clothes. And I was like, you did? He was like, yeah. And I was like, really? I never knew that. Because they turned this building into condos, and I knew it used to be like a Macy's or something. But so as life goes on in your life, ladies, you're going to be learning new things about each other. Okay, let's play.
Today we were talking about me taking his last name.
Married couples don't live as a married couple before taking their husband's last names.
Until I feel secure, I need my last name. I need my identity.
Okay, so he's right? Married couple don't live together before. Well, that's not true. We know we have there's more people are shacking up than are married. I think. I don't know. I don't have the stats. So, Lindy, especially coming from the SDA, you didn't think that you might have to take his last name? Why did you get married if you didn't think there was a 9 out of 10% you're going to have to take his last name? Now, for me, I would wait a year. I would say, you know, let's wait a year and see how it goes before I change my name. Don't be like Thirsty Stacia, change your name on the day after you get married. So I'm kind of asking Lindy, you didn't think you need to take a last name, and you talking about until you are secure. Well, last week you told us you was triggered because of decision day. So now you want to talk about being secure before you take his name? I'm kind of confused, Lindy.
Lindy and I have very different communication styles. I'll take a moment to kind of think through my thoughts. The more we talk about it and the more I express my feelings on the matter, the more important it becomes to me.
So, ladies, we need to understand men and women are different. We have different communication styles. My husband is like that, right? I'll ask him a question. I'm like, Mike, he's like, I'm thinking, I'm processing. And I can see his brain going over around and around. But by now I know I'm talking to him and I know now I just gotta wait. See, me, women, we fire. We're like, I don't want to use that example. We go on and 2 plus 2 is 4. That's how God created us. Men are not like that. Men are analytical and they have to process things, and we have to give them time to process, and you must learn each other communication styles. You would not believe that me and my husband, weakest link is our communication, because we communicate differently. We're both 2 great communicators. We just do it differently. He's in marketing and I'm an author. And so his communication style is different. And so there are times I have to say, Mike, I'm your wife. I'm not one of your vendors. Okay, so you gotta learn to talk to me a little differently than you talk to the people on the phone. So I think as women, ladies, we need to accept and realize and know that they're not like us. They communicate differently. Okay.
I got agitated. I was getting defensive.
I don't want to be around her or with her if she doesn't take my name.
It's how I would envision being married, and you.
So he's going for the jugular. I don't want to be around her. I don't want to be with her if she doesn't want to take my name. I can see that. I can see that. I mean, as a man, you expect the one in the United States, 99 ladies, 99.999% of the time, he's gonna expect you to take his name. Okay.
You are married to me, so my opinion matters.
There's certain tangible things that can happen before I'm ready to just change my name.
You should have thought about that before you got married. Huh? That's not what you said last week. Last week you said you was willing to go in 100%, no matter if you're attracted or not. You didn't say nothing. Now you want to start pulling back. Oh, there's certain tangible things that has to happen before I think about changing my name, bitch. Why did you get married? Why did you get married? Why? Why did you get married, Lindy? Because 99.99999% of the time, the man is going to expect you to take his name. So why did you get married? Now you want to talk about change my name. That's my identity. Why did you get married? Why? You didn't think that was an option? You didn't think that was going to come up, that you're going to have to change your name? I don't understand it.
She got very negative.
How the do you expect me to take your last name?
I don't like this version of you.
Get stoked for an all.
This is it. He said, I don't like this version of you. What did my daddy tell me? Make sure you see him angry before you marry him. So Miguel is all in emotionally, but you have not seen this version of her. That's one of the questions my father asked my husband. Okay. I was upset about it too. He asked my husband, have you seen her upset? And he said, nah. At that time, he said, nah, I didn't see her upset. My dad asked me, have you seen him upset before? I was like, nah. He said, you need to see him upset. You need to see how he acts before you marry him when he's angry. Is he going to hit you? Is he going to slap you? He's going to cuss you out. What is he going to do when he's upset? So a lot of y'all ladies, you make sure you see these men upset. Now, I'm not saying do stuff to get him upset, but as you date and as you court, you will come up on situations where you're gonna see him upset. Now, I've shared my story before about when my husband got upset and when I got upset, so I ain't gonna retell it, but I might do another video. All right, I love you. Let me know what you think about tonight. Are you going to be watching live? I am going to try my very best to watch live tonight because I need to know what Krysten's secret is. Okay, I'm like, what is it? Okay, love you. Be sure to subscribe, thumbs up. Remember, make sure you are connected with me via my email. You will get this free book. It's coming out very soon. And then if you have picked up any of my books, have not done any reviews, please, ma'am, please, sir, just go on over to Amazon and leave a review for me. The reviews really help us with Amazon. One of the biggest complaints for authors is that readers are not reviewing our books. So I am asking you to please, if you have gotten any of my books, please go over to Amazon and do a quick review for me. Mwah! I love you. I adore you. I will see you later. See you later. Come on back. I'm going to talk about Ready to Love. I've gotten a lot of video requests on Ready to Love. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye.